Who's this? Who's this guy? Anyway, welcome to TMF YouTube show. Jeremy Clarkson has been in trouble yet again. Whilst filming an episode of Top Gear, he muttered the N-word. He said it in a way that you wouldn't really hear it. That incident alone wasn't the real reason he got in trouble. It was the fact that he's had a long repertoire of making homophobic slurs and racist references, racist jokes, etc. To be honest, I think the fame is going to seed. And also in BBC celebrity news, Max Clifford had been jailed for being a pedo. Basically, during the court case, he was being contemptful of the court by being on the phone to his mate during the trial, laughing at the judge's wig, taunting the cameraman, and I think the judge actually unofficially put an extra year or two onto his jail term too, right? Another one of BBC's finest fucking bastard. You've probably heard of Bitcoin, but there's a new thing out called Dogecoin, and basically the mascot for Dogecoin is the internet character Doge. And Dogecoin funds sports projects, and one of which was to get a race car design for the American race car system, NASCAR. And basically the design went on the car and it looks impressive, and here's a few shots to show you. Back to UK news, right? You probably know the shop Subway. It sells sandwiches and whatnot. Well, there was a false rumour going around they were taking the ham and bacon away due to a religious group getting pissy about them selling ham and bacon because it wasn't halal. But the truth is, they are still selling ham, bacon, chicken, whatnot, but they're selling halal versions in the shops more near the areas that there's a high demand for halal. And also in Glasgow news, sadly there's been a fire up at Glasgow's art school, and basically the fire was brought under control very quickly, and 90% of the building can be reused, and 70% of the internal possessions were actually not damaged. eBay has just discovered there's been a security flaw to our website. Somebody had hacked eBay and basically accessed the users' telephone numbers, home addresses, passwords, but no monetary details have been hacked into because the monetary details are in a different system. But regardless, anybody that has eBay, change your passwords. I win the Irish Lotto. The odds are so much better because, like, for 3 numbers you're winning what, 18 quid. For 4, 1, 2, 5. 5 you're winning 10k. The normal lottery sucks compared to the Irish. Try it. I feel Twitter bitching. See, the people that indulge in this bizarre sick activity usually have a few skeletons in their closet, and usually you can see vulnerabilities on their Twitter page, like they leave their home address or their phone number on Twitter. Twitter's a public wall, take it down before you get fucking weirdos turning up at your door and weirdos phoning you, for Christ's sake. I win free Wi-Fi. Especially if you're like in cafes or maybe on the train or the bus or whatever, it passes the time so much better. I fail drunken hangover regret Facebook statuses, and also people that overrate venom drinks. You know what? Number 1, if you can't handle your drinks, don't have a drink. Number 2, stop overhyping venoms. They actually cause nothing. They taste nice, but they cause nothing. Have you ever tried absence shots? They cost something. I win. Radio 1's big weekend was just about a week or so ago, and it was fantastic. It looked really good, and it sounded fantastic, even from like a mile away. I feel the constant referendum information bombardment, it's annoying now, it's just noise. And the other thing is, we should be left to actually vote yes or no based on our own thoughts, not being coerced yes or no. There's been a lot of birthdays this month, and to celebrate, we've got Happy Birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Insert your name. Happy birthday to you. And the TV review for this episode is of BBC Three's Sun, Sex and Suspicious Parents. Basically, what is a group of 18 to 30-year-olds go on a holiday, either to Magaluf or Ibiza or somewhere like that, and basically they get pissed every night of the holiday, and basically they have a camera crew recording all their actions, and then the mothers find out what they've been up to. But I really think it's a buzzkill of a show, to be honest, because like, what are you expecting a group of 18 to 30-year-olds to do in Magaluf? Play cards in the hotel? Play chess down in the lobby? Like, fuck. I mean, I like the show, but it is a bit of a buzzkill, to be honest. The mini employment spotlight, lifting up the good, the bad and the ugly of employment, and this episode we're talking about 0 hours contracts. I would say to you, if you can, try and avoid getting into these 0 hours contracts, because you don't know what hours you'll be doing each week. One week it could be 20 hours a week, then the next could be 0, the next could be 6, the next one could be 30, the next 4 could be 0. It's really unfair on yourself because you don't know what money you have in your pocket from week to week, and also if you've got a long list of bills to be paid, you don't actually know if they're going to be paid or not. But just to round up again, I'd stay clear of 0 hour contracts. Get something either part-time or full-time. And the final thoughts for this episode, I want to say a massive thank you to one and all for watching another episode of TMF Mini. But be sure to be joining us on June the 15th for TMF, the big episode. But until then, stay chill, stay safe, and keep watching. Catch you later. Bye bye.